Welcome to the Overall DRÜP Experience podcast. I'm Baston DRÜP, the flash in the city, aka the young intellectual.
And I'm Gary C, aka the vet.
And we are the Overall DRÜP Experience podcast. This is the second episode on the Overall DRÜP Experience podcast, and today we got Tainos Cuisine joining us.
Shout out.
Sit back and listen to their story. Tainos Cuisine, let's get a little personal with the audience.
What up? What's going on, man?
Tell us about yourselves and what influenced you guys to actually follow through and start a business.
Go ahead.
You want me to go first? All right. So, my name is Darwin Joseph, one half of Taino Cuisine. Shout out to Baston DRÜP. That's family right there. It's a pleasure being on your podcast. Let's see. So, why we got started? I mean, pretty much there was one night we was both just sitting in the car, just chopping it up, like best friends do. And then realized, there's a separation between, there's always been a separation, but we were just talking about it, a separation between Dominican people and Haitian people. Me, I'm Haitian. My best friend Joseph, he's Dominican.
¿Qué lo que tú dices?
You feel me? And so we figured out, we were just pretty much thinking about there really has to be no separation. We're all family at the end of the day. We're all cousins. We come from the same island. We're pretty much blood, no matter what language we speak.
Yeah.
That's right, the islands are connected.
Yeah.
That's what makes sense.
Exactly. So that is where the name Tainos came from, because Tainos are the native of the island Hispaniola. So that is the original name of Haiti and DR before they were separated.
It's the Indians.
Yes,
Yeah,
there
I
you
know.
go.
The indigenous
The
people.
indigenous people.
Yeah.
My fault. But yeah, so that's where the name came from. We came up with the idea, and then at first it wasn't even Tainos Cuisine. At first we started off. I don't even remember the name, but we had a table in the Semana Hispana, and we started selling food, and then that boomed off, and decided to just kind of go our own route and take it to a whole different level.
Yeah.
And Tainos Cuisine was born. We both taught ourselves how to cook with the influences of our parents, and we were just able to bring that to the community and just serve the community, and we here.
So why food though? What was?
Yeah.
Why not food?
That's a good question. No,
That's one thing that's never gonna go out of
everybody
style.
loves-
Why not food?
Yeah.
Everybody gotta eat.
Yeah.
Everybody's always gonna eat. That's never gonna get old.
that's
People
never
are
gonna
never
get
gonna
old.
stop eating. So, given the place that we're from, majority is Hispanic. We got Haitians. We got everybody. Everybody loves good food. We have.
Jamaicans. I'm Jamaican, so you gotta shout
I mean, we definitely have some Jamaicans,
Don't
but
say
I
you
want to
don't like
say
Jamaicans. Come
maybe
on, man.
Why
point.
I love my Jamaicans.
Maybe point
We can cook too.
102 of our community is Jamaican, but we want to serve the mass.
Yeah,
It's not just our people, so
Exactly.
we're trying to serve
Right,
everybody.
and food, it just brings everybody together. When people just sit down, we just had Thanksgiving pass. Everybody comes together.
Yeah.
It could be years between when you see a family member. You sit down, everybody's eating, everybody has food, catching up, and it's just love at the end of the day.
No, that's much props because you guys said you taught yourself to cook.
Yeah,
So even
with the
with-
influences of our parents.
But
Yeah.
so before this, you already decided it was food, even before you even knew how to cook. You're saying, right?
Yeah, because like you said, and let me introduce myself. My name is Ramon Joseph Cruz, the other half of Tainos Cuisine.
Yep.
So to
I
read,
had the food, by the way. Dynamite.
thank you, man. I appreciate
Fire.
it.
Fire.
To-
I told, Bastion, bring some,
Make some samples.
He
Not
didn't tell,
more
he didn't
now.
tell us that. He didn't tell us that.
know
Hey
that.
man,
I didn't
hey
tell
man,
you
I'm a busy guy.
Next time.
Because I told you the last podcast.
Yeah, it's in the podcast, but
You cut it out though.
Nah, it's
It's
there.
in there?
Oh
Nah,
wow!
it's there.
I still forgot.
But I'm.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Next
What
time,
about
next
you?
time.
Some pates, some patelitos.
Hey
Round
man, I'm a
two.
busy guy, bro. I got a lot of things going on right
You're
now.
forgiven. You're forgiven. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
But just to reiterate what my best friend was saying here, we had a food booth in the Semana Hispana, which is a little festival that our community does every single year.
First one?
Yeah, our first one. With the influences of our friends, because our friends really helped us out. My friend's mom, my mom, they really helped us out. So it wasn't just me and him that wanted to start it. Our friends just wanted to have a food stand.
Yeah.
But we try to take it a step further because he cooks all the time and I cook all the time.
Nice.
So since we were there, we were the majority of the people seasoning the food. Hey, you put this in there, put that much. Hey, not too much, you know.
Love it.
So once everything started kicking off, we started selling chicken wings and patelitos.
Plus
And
you're men too, so that's
people they love a man that can cook.
like
honestly,
that.
in the Caribbean, especially in Jamaica, the men were always the cooks.
Exactly, man. We be putting our foot
I remember
in
my
it.
father he'd get down. I mean,
Oh yeah, we be putting our foot in it.
down. I mean,
Putting our foot in
seriously.
it.
So
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, it's and I think throughout all, I'm West Indian. I don't know if you guys classify yourselves as West Indians. No, probably. No.
nah,
In Jamaica, it's kind of you're West Indian.
Okay.
So you in that men were like always in the kitchen.
Okay.
Which is weird because you think the ladies are
Yeah,
moms.
Dominican culture, I want to say it's a little bit flipped.
Yeah.
In a sense, because they're so woman in the house, cleaning, cooking, doing. But that's the olden culture, know.
Yeah.
But now that we're progressing, within ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
The guys are starting to get into the kitchen. We're starting to put ourselves in the,
Burn up with that elbow grease.
I hate
in there.
cooking, by the way.
I love it. I mean, it
cooking?
gets tiresome
hate
after a
cooking?
while, but
Dude, you know why?
Why?
Because I'm a eater and a snacker.
Oh, so
Dude, I can cook, but as I'm cooking, man, I'm eating it. So
Yeah,
I
I
can't
do the same thing.
I can't wait.
no,
So it
yeah,
makes me a
man.
bad cook.
my dad used to be
know
this.
what I'm
Well,
saying?
I got my influence from my father mainly because
Yeah.
my father he used to be a chef back in the day,
Oh, nice.
but then he had to drop that stuff doing construction,
of course.
plain Jane story. But
yeah.
he used to be the type of person where he used to be so hungry, he used to start cooking, and just him looking at the food, tasting it while he's cooking it. By the end of the time the food is done, he's like, I'm not even hungry anymore. I'm good. You guys just serve yourself. It's fine.
That's not a good cook. That's what I'm saying. Man. It's like you're not serving your peoples. Like being a cook, you gotta serve your peoples, right?
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
like it.
Sir.
all right.
Sorry, I hijacked that question right there.
So we've collaborated on a number of events in the city with a great turnout. What's your thought behind more entrepreneurs collaborating in the city, and why do you think it's so hard to get entrepreneurs in our city to collaborate and support each other?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, that's a great question.
That's a great question.
We're talking Lawrence right now.
We're talking Lawrence. We're talking
we're
about the crab and the
Lawrence.
barrel.
Answer that one first.
I feel like a big problem in our city is just people trying to get together and put their minds together just to make bigger things. Down south we have everybody uplifting each other in Atlanta. Mainly, I want to talk about musicians, but it happens all over
York.
the community. New
York,
York,
bro.
But over here, like I'm not putting down my city or anything,
Yeah.
but people are so into themselves that they're just like, nah, man.
It's so
Can
weird.
we
'cause
swear?
You
Can we
said
swear?
the same thing. Last
Bro,
podcast.
because
We can swear.
so when you guys watch the first episode, you're gonna see what I talk about. So like, the same thing that you mentioned is the same thing that I mentioned as well.
Okay.
It's like people in the city, they want you to progress, but not more than them. They don't want to
Exactly.
see people coming from the same place, like exceeding or excelling in anything.
I
So-
mean, you definitely have your select few that would
Yeah,
want to
select
see,
few,
but
obviously.
it's a select few. Like you can probably count on one hand, and we probably just might not be talking to the right people, but we've
is
put it
true.
out there. With social media, we get so far with social media nowadays. With your following, my following, his following, our friends' following. Our city is so small that a majority of the people who are working towards something bigger than themselves should be able to see it, but it comes to the point where they just don't even want to intermingle with that, there's just like, they think that they're a little bit better. I don't know whether it's they think that they're better or whether
not
they just
even
want
that,
to keep
bro.
their craft to themselves, but
So, I'm
you just never know
not
until you
even
get
that.
into the minds of those people,
So I'm gonna have to, ask our psychology major over here. Like,
Oh,
why is that,
yeah.
man? Like,
Why
what
is
is the
that?
reason for that?
Well then.
According to psychology today. They can be for many different reasons. Like my cousin said, like they want to see you succeed, but not more than them.
Exactly.
Or like
There's a
they
jealousy
see you
factor,
put it in
man?
the effort and working, and they're putting the effort according to their eyes, but it could be the bare minimum. And it's like you're just progressing
They
more.
hate you for your drive.
Yeah, they
Everybody's
hate you for your
perception
drive.
of effort
they don't
is different.
understand,
So what
like,
am I gonna learn from that?
oh, why him and not me?
Because,
You know
bro,
what I'm
it's an
saying?
inner city, bro. That's why they
Yeah.
call it an inner city. Like, they want everybody to stay in.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
that's a good point.
too many people have like mindsets where we just want to get out of here.
Self
wanna spend-
mindsets.
Yeah, you know.
They have
so-
self
And
mindsets.
like the fact that like people would rather buy off StockX than somebody who does
Yeah, snake. Yeah.
sell things.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me
Yeah.
because like in my business I sell sneakers obviously,
Yeah.
but like I sell under StockX. So if somebody goes to buy it off StockX, my prices are lower. It's the same sneaker. But yeah, they'd rather support an outside business. They'd rather support an outside business than support people who's local.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I
so it's
got
like that crab in the barrel mentality, bro, is in every inner city, bro. And except like honestly, Atlanta and New York, I feel like they have a good grasp on it because like so many people succeed in Atlanta and New York because they help each other out. like he was saying earlier.
Yeah.
So like,
no, I'm from New York. I have friends, man. They're
doing the
thing.
thing.
They're doing their thing. But you know what I'm saying? If they see, if they see somebody doing well, and they're not doing well, they're not gonna gonna question it.
Yeah.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna jump on the train.
exactly.
And they're gonna be like, yo, let's do this together.
Let's do it together.
What
bro.
can I do to help?
Exactly.
Don't leave me behind. Is that, you know what I'm saying?
I want to
On
make
the-
some money too.
on the opposite-
let me get in
On the
this.
opposite side of the board, the people you know back where we're from, they look at it and they're just like, nah,
It's crazy 'cause-
yeah, I can't
Yeah,
hop on the same thing. He's doing this already.
Right.
I can't. People are gonna call me
A
a biter,
biter,
or
yeah.
like if I'm copying his style, or
Yeah.
man, jump on that, because
Come on,
then we
talk
could
to
work
me.
together. We could collaborate
Stop.
and we could make bigger things
You probably
happen.
got some ideas that I never even thought about.
That's the way
Exactly.
it is.
Vice versa.
Exactly.
That's what it is. Collaboration.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what success. You know, that's how you build success.
Exactly.
So that's something that I can't understand. We gotta get to the bottom of that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, is that a reason why Lawrence is still like?
I want to say that's one of the one of the
Like,
points.
while the other cities are like, you know.
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, Lawrence is the only city like itself in our area. You know, there's not another area in our I want to say
That's really an inner
state, or
city.
like I would say the other inner city, quote unquote, by us is
Suburbs, bro. That's
not even. It's got to be like Lynn, where shit be happening or shit goes down,
That's
or
far, though, man.
they got.
It's down the road.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
like 40 minutes, like 35, 40 minutes from us. But I would say that's the only city that can be somewhat compared to ours. But then it's so far off compared to what we are, you know. So
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to say anything bad about Lynn, but I haven't heard.
Nah, shout outs to Lynn.
nah, yeah. Shout out to Lynn.
shout
Shout
out
out
to
to Lynn. I know a couple people that are from out there.
But
The guy I
no.
met at MEPS is from
Like,
Lynn.
Are they on a come up? I mean, they putting.
Yeah, Lynn is doing their
I
thing.
see
They got,
good, you
I mean,
know,
I'm not following too much
Yeah.
coming out of Lynn, but
They
I'm
got
pretty sure
entrepreneurs
they
out there
got
too.
their own people
Yeah.
doing their own things out there, you know.
but,
Every city got a select few.
Back to the original question, though, the perfect example that I just thought about is when we hosted a networking event.
Oh no! Yes.
Oh, you did, huh?
So
Yeah, we
it was,
hosted a
it was
networking
like
event.
a week or 2 weeks after we hosted our launch event. You know, it was free. Everybody
cookout.
came
Yep.
through. Food,
Free
dancing,
food,
music,
yep.
drinks, yada yada yada.
Got it. Had a DJ
over
there.
100 people easily.
Easily over 100
Easily
people.
over 100 people.
Easy.
in
You know?
one backyard.
Exactly, in our own backyard.
Yep.
So we decided, the three of us, why not have a networking event? We could do the same thing, but for the people that have businesses. People that want to come out and talk about their businesses, what they
We'll
have
cook
to
some
offer.
food.
Yeah.
You
Of course,
know,
yeah.
talk about some collaborations for the future.
Yeah.
But that turnout was just
Not good.
At all.
It was
Not good at all.
You said
like you would put a cricket
Not
in
good
that
at
part.
Yeah,
But
bro.
you know the crazy part about that is that so many
like-
people were talking about everything to us
Yeah.
when we had our
Right.
launch party. So many
Exactly.
people, hey, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. All right, well, listen, yo, next time we have something, you'll definitely be in the loop. I'm gonna definitely
then,
let
like,
you know
yeah.
about this stuff. Next thing you know, nothing. Crickets. We had food ready there. You know what we did?
Yeah.
Ate it all.
Yeah.
Ate it all.
Right.
Brought it
That's a
home.
great- I mean, that's something about that, man. Where one event you can have 100 people.
You know why? It's because of the, I don't know how to say it in English. Well, the animal. It's like the vibe. It's like we have the liquor there.
Yeah.
People are there to party. They're there to have a good time. Hey, you know, go crazy.
But when you get serious.
But when you get serious and you're just like, hey, listen, this is what we're doing.
They're
They
scared.
shut up for a couple minutes and they listen
And
to
they're
you.
intimidated.
But then they're like,
Yeah.
turn that music back on because
Yeah.
it's only the
They're
party
inti-
mentality that they're worried about at that
Yeah.
point in time. You know.
They're intimidated, bro. They're
Yeah.
like I feel like the people in the city want to be young forever, bro. Like there's
yeah.
like 35-year-olds in the club just going
Yeah.
crazy. I'm
You
like,
guys-
bro.
You guys got a challenge because I mean I know you guys are all about the same.
Oh, yeah.
So
I
that's
mean,
a
I'm
big challenge,
23.
Yeah.
We all 23.
Yeah,
so
we all.
wow.
Yeah, we all
So
23.
young, you know.
So we can do our thing to like pull everybody up with us.
No, I
And
mean I
that's
think you continue doing it. You know you just gotta.
Just doing it only in the city is where the problem comes. You see how we branch out
Yeah.
to do everything
Yeah,
else
you
that
gotta-
we're trying to do. You know, we go to
Yeah.
Haverhill, we go
Yeah,
to
you gotta,
Lowell.
you gotta branch out. Too.
Exactly. You branch out, and then once they see you doing your thing outside of the city,
they're gonna hop on.
they're gonna hop on, and that's when they're gonna say, "Oh man, this guy
really-
never really did anything for the city like this." Like, hey,
Yeah.
man, when we were trying to do it for the city, you wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
So obviously, we had to bring it somewhere else because they say that the people who are hating the most are the people that you know.
Yeah.
People that you don't know are gonna be supporting you more than
100%,
anything.
bro.
Strangers
You know?
are your biggest
I mean,
fans.
you-
Exactly.
Now that you
Biggest
mentioned that, bro,
supporters.
at my convention or whatever, not one vendor came from Lawrence.
Yeah.
All my vendors, bro, there's a whole bunch of businesses in Lawrence.
Yeah.
Besides you guys, of course.
Yeah.
But there's a whole bunch of vendors in Lawrence, and they all came from, like a guy drove from Cape Cod, 2 hours to come.
Nice.
A guy drove from Boston.
Yeah.
A guy drove from different parts of the state.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
And literally, bro, it was insane, bro, how many businesses we have in Lawrence, how many entrepreneurs, and nobody wanted to come support.
Man, that's crazy.
And I hit up over probably like 60 people, to be honest. And
But shout out that Bash and Drip event because that was
good.
crazy.
It was nice.
Had a great time.
That food
We had a
shout out
great
to doing
time.
this in Haverhill too, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That was good. Cause I mean, you came to Haverhill and people were like buzzing. They were like, "Oh, this dude is trying to do some things." And,
Yeah, man.
I mean, I met you, maybe a month before that, and I was like, "Man, this dude is, I want to be involved." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Yo, whatever I can do to help," and then I showed up. I bought some kicks, and you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Appreciate
of course,
that.
Because you gotta support that kind of thing. right?
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
But
I
the
mean,
fact
you gotta support.
the fact that I hit up so many people from my city first, because I'm like, bro, the way I am is like, I want to put people on, but I want to start from the inside and then branch out.
Yup.
So that's why I started off with my cousin,
Yeah.
Taino Cuisine. I started off with their company first because I've been with them since the
No,
summer. We've done multiple events together. So I was like, bro.
I'm interested to learn more about this, man. 'cause I
Yeah,
love
man.
food, so I'm
Exactly.
Not, sorry, you
But-
got no questions?
Huh?
You got another question?
I do have another
All right,
question.
go ahead.
What is your overall goal with Taino Cuisine, and what can our listeners expect from you guys in the oncoming future?
You want to start off? I mean, we got a lot.
Yeah, we do have a lot. We were recently approached by, I don't want to mention his name right now because that's still in the works, but we were approached by someone who wants to do a collaboration, so we'll see if that actually falls through. My man's right here is going into the military in a few
Yes, sir.
weeks.
Yes, sir. Leaving
So-
20 days.
Shout out to you, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, shout out.
Appreciate it, man.
So whatever I could possibly do while he's gone to continue in the company and progress while he's away and come back and we could just start off again, that is what we're looking to do. But ultimately, the real goal is to get a food truck. Right now,
Sir.
to get a food truck so we're able to be mobile and just everywhere, not just in Lawrence. We're going to Boston, going to different food truck events,
Going to campuses.
Competitions.
sailings,
Competitions,
what I'm saying?
everything.
Competitions, and then eventually, once our name is out there, we can get a restaurant.
Okay.
We get a nice location,
Yeah.
wherever it might
Location.
be. Location.
Yes, sir.
So it's just like it's not too far from the family or people that are close to us, and whoever wants to travel just to try our food,
Yeah.
they're able
So
to do that too.
So why the food truck before the restaurant?
Food trucks are cash cows right now, man. You watch a lot of
Yeah,
Food
you
Network.
gotta keep
Food
up.
trucks are cash
There's a lot of
cows right
overhead,
now.
though.
Outdated.
There's a lot of overhead
Yeah,
that
but
comes to it.
I mean,
comes
the
with it.
overhead is definitely
Yeah.
nowhere compared to the overhead of a
That's true,
legit
too. Yeah,
restaurant.
Think so?
You know, yeah, because
Bro,
bro,
I
I
did-
mean, if you think about it, if you really think about it, you gotta get your food truck. Your food trucks aren't cheap nowadays. You know, you gotta get all the equipment. They have to be up to code, up to regulations, and all that stuff. But once you got that, you know, if you got good credit, you can just get one. It's gonna pay for itself.
Exactly.
You don't have to worry about that. As long as you're putting out product that the people are gonna like, that truck is gonna pay for itself. And then if you think about it, you're only wasting food on materials and thinking food on materials. You're only wasting money on materials.
Yeah, talk.
Your raw food products, and then you're driving around. If you think about it, we go to, let's say, Salem State. We put a flyer, hey, we're gonna be in this location in Salem State. We have to go to the city, request a permit for whatever location we're gonna be at. If we're gonna be on campus, we have to go to that campus's office, request a permit, let them know what we're gonna do. I mean, you know, people nowadays, they're most likely gonna want some type of money from it, but that's perfectly fine. If you think about a whole entire campus that is in an area where they only have diners or Burger King or McDonald's or Subway, whatever the case may be, we're gonna go over there and we're gonna offer them premium food from the island.
And you can offer discounts and deals.
Of course.
To attract more
Of
people.
course.
My question is, and I'm from the islands too.
Okay.
You know, our food is unique, right?
Oh,
crazy.
absolutely.
Oh my God.
It's like
So-
no other.
Not compared to nothing
A lot
else.
of taste buds out there are just bland, right?
Oh yeah.
They don't know.
A little bit of
unique
salt and
food.
pepper, flip the
Yeah.
chicken, more salt and pepper, throw that shit in the oven.
So you're gonna bring this unique food. You think people are gonna be like, you think people are gonna be like, oh, let me try this. And
Oh, yeah.
Suppose it's different. They're like,
Hell
oh, man,
yeah.
I'd rather go to my bland, chicken breast. Or,
Well, I mean, if they want their salt
You know
and
what I'm
pepper
saying?
seasoned chicken breast, then
so what,
To
like,
each his own.
yeah, to each his own.
But I will give
so have you
people.
tested this though on that market? That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, when we had the Semana Hispana, the Spanish festival in our city,
Mm-hmm.
you know, people walking by, obviously people, they eat with their eyes first.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Your food got to look good.
Yeah.
If your food look good, then
Presentation.
you're already
Presentation.
selling itself.
Yeah.
It's already selling itself.
Yeah.
If people are walking by, you know, you got to be out there. You got to be not pressing the people, but in a sense, you have to press the people.
Yeah.
Hey, try this. Hey, this is this. This is this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have it right here, half off. We got a deal going on for this. If you get 5 chicken wings, you get this with X amount of fries or whatever the case may be. You got to put it out there. You know, people have to look at it. They have to taste it. And if they don't like it, keep it moving. The next person is going to like it. And if he doesn't like it, then she's going to like
kinda
it.
like-
There's a billion
So many
billion
people
people
gonna
in
like
this world. You know, there's people that's going to love it. But
Yeah.
like you said, if they like their own bland chicken,
So,
then, you
I'm
know,
not for-
to each his own.
Like-
Exactly.
It's kind of like what they do at the mall, like when you're passing by the Chinese restaurant, and they have the
Exactly.
toothpicks, and they're like, here,
Yeah,
try.
that's what
Yeah,
we're doing.
we can't have our people. You know, back in the day, I used to go to the mall, just go around one time, switch jackets with my boy,
Exactly.
put a hoodie on, go around the next time. I used to get full off of samples back in the day.
Nah, but like it actually works though, cause I'm
Oh,
not even
yeah,
gonna lie.
for
I would
sure.
have no like I would literally not want to even get like Chinese food. They'll give me a piece of chicken. I'll be like, yep, I'm sold.
Yeah,
I'm
this
in.
General
Yeah.
Tso's is
So,
crazy.
America has its problems, but I will
Yeah.
say this: that the people in America love trying new foods or new things.
Yeah, yeah, of
If
course.
Yeah.
They don't know what it is. They want it. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, what is this?
Okay.
Yep.
I need it for some reason. I don't know what it is, so I'm curious about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying?
And the trick is to have them keep coming back.
Exactly.
Exactly. Put some MSG in that.
You know what? Yeah.
All right.
Edit that out.
Taino Cuisine does not use MSG.
We do not contaminate food in this section.
We do not contaminate.
This is a general surgeon warning.
All right, so I got
This is a general surgeon warning.
I got a question now.
Yep.
So what is it about your cuisine, Tainos Cuisine? Is it the seasoning? What is the?
Oh, that's a
what's gonna
secret.
make it?
Nah,
Like, you got
joking.
some special. You
I
got
mean,
some
we-
Kentucky Fried Chicken recipe.
We
that's
definitely got our special
That's
sauces.
it.
We
Okay.
got our, we got our own rubs that have been passed
Nice.
down through generations and generations. So we
Making
can never give
homemade
that up.
barbecue
And
from
we
the Himalayas.
Making homemade mango peach barbecue
Nice.
sauce with the.
Nice.
Come on, you gotta.
Yeah, you know what I'm
You gotta
saying?
give some people. You gotta give people
Can't be giving out the
something a little
ingredients.
different.
Different.
I'm
Oh,
hungry.
yeah, I
I'm
mean,
hungry.
nah.
I'm hungry.
Just say it's been passed down from the Himalayas.
Himalayas.
I'm hungry right
From the
now.
mountains,
Mount Olympus.
All right.
of Haiti and Santo Domingo because
Okay.
Yo, look up.
Sacafet.
All right, guys. That was nice talk. Gary, you have any other questions?
Yeah, no, let's so let's see. I'm just curious about. So you guys are the two behind the brand, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Your face is
in
behind.
terms of now, you got the food truck, you got the you wanted
Yep.
food truck restaurant. Now branding, so because everything nowadays is about
Branding. Yes, sir.
marketing.
Of course.
Yes, sir.
That's like before you even like for me, I opened a little sneaker store
Okay.
and.
Shout out Fly Kicks.
Yes, shout out. Last week struggling. So
Shout out Fly Kicks.
Nah, we ain't struggling, bro.
We
We
tried.
here.
We tried. But I think a lot of what I did wrong was I didn't tackle the marketing first. Like I was like, I got the concept, I got the brands, put it all in the store, and it'll work.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
No.
It's just I want to say more. It's the
First-
day and age.
First,
Day and age.
say it again.
It's more the day and age that we're in with social media and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm not even a big social media person. And I have to be because you're in the business and it's the way
Yeah.
to do it.
Yep.
But I gotta speak, psychology. I gotta ask a question here. I don't really believe it's the best way to market
Okay.
to me.
Social media?
Social media.
What? Wait, hold on. We gotta talk
We're
about
gonna
that.
talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's about to be 2020.
And
Yeah, it's
it all
about to be
depends.
2020,
It all
bro.
depends on your business. Now, my business is all about, sales
And presentation.
and retail, turning sales.
Yeah.
Social media it's all about looks, right? So it doesn't necessarily get you a sale immediately, right?
Okay.
So and you guys are in the food business. So how do you use social media to be like? Because that's a tasting. You gotta.
Because
taste.
it's new, so
How you
you
taste that
gotta
on-
put
Presentation.
You gotta put it out
presentation
there.
is good.
That's really
You gotta
That's-
put it
that
out
is-
there.
But some people just lazy.
In
People
your
look at
case,
something, they be like, "Oh, I seen that before," or all right, I'm gonna move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Until they taste it, that's when they're gonna be like, so
Understandable, but once you see,
Understandable, but like for you in your case, when you got sneakers and shoes, you're pretty much marketing to what age group? Like young people, right? Young people use social
media. It's all over the place.
You know, I don't know how else you're gonna get your things out there to young people without social media.
In this day and age.
In
this day and age, yeah.
As a young person myself, I'm not going to look for a newspaper. Or I'm not trying to pick
Everything's on Instagram. Everything's on Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook.
You know, you put your hashtags.
But everybody
people. Like, to be honest,
how do you rise up from everyone? Because honestly, that's how these social media platforms.
That's where the difference comes in.
But you got to put a lot of money, a lot of effort.
Really.
Well, it depends on how you're trying to promote yourself. If you're trying to promote yourself to a crazy mass that you don't even know, Instagram, Instagram, Facebook, you can pay for ads and it's gonna go on everybody's shit.
And they're cheap, bro. The ads are not expensive.
Yeah, but we already had our following. You know, our friends, family.
We started that from the beginning.
We started off of social media because this is the age that we're growing up in. Well, not that we're already young adults, but
you guys are young,
so this is just the era we're growing up in. So we just have the following already. We put it up. Hey, we're doing this. Hey, we're doing this.
So you got the brand and all that.
Exactly. Once people start seeing it so much, they're just like, oh shit. All right, let me just try this shit one time. And then that's when you fish and hook them right there.
Instagrams are based off looks, so they see the food, they're just like, yo,
that looks fire.
Pretty good.
You gotta understand.
And then they pulled up to the next event. They tried the food.
And you gotta understand, on Instagram, bro, Facebook, you can be literally whoever you want, bro. Like literally, I can be a millionaire on Instagram and Facebook by just sitting on a Maserati.
Be a Chinese guy named Tim, if I really want to. You know, it doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if you have the presentation down, they have no like.
They don't know who
That's what I'm saying. They don't know who you are. They don't know anything you really represent. It's Instagram.
They follow you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Yeah, no doubt. All right, so you guys branding, you guys.
We got Taino's got its own page at Taino Cuisine. Got its own.
I'm gonna link them in the video.
Taino Cuisine.
I'm gonna link it in the video.
As far as physically branding, we have our shirts. We haven't really put them into production. I was actually gonna bring the shirt with me, but
I was thinking about that too.
Yeah, but we have our shirts, the burgundy shirts with the Taino logo. The Taino logo is the whole entire island of Hispaniola. No split. It just says Taino.
None of that.
No split, cause
exactly.
It's not no split, man.
I like that.
I didn't even notice that, and I seen that logo like 10 times.
Come on, man.
So I mean, you guys are
talk to him.
So you guys are on it, right?
Yeah, we definitely on it,
man. On the up and up.
So how does this change your life from the moment you was like, I'm doing this?
Too many changes. There's too many changes. Just in our mindset alone. Is put us into a better thinking mindset, you know?
Business mindset.
A business mindset.
It's a good mindset to have.
Exactly.
A mindset where you just take control.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you stop just letting people just like tell you, oh, you got to show up at this time.
Or you can't do this.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like, nah, I'm showing up at this time. I'm making this, and you're going to like it.
No, I think exactly.
And if you don't like it, MSG, walk it.
I'll be honest with you, man. Most people don't know what they like. You got to tell them what they like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
That's true.
I'm a firm believer in that. And we had this conversation in the first podcast. I was like, there's something to be said about just doing it.
Yeah.
You know
just putting your foot forward and just trying.
Putting your foot forward, win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You did it, and you learn from it.
Get hot.
And you just keep going, right?
Get
hot.
Sweat, boy.
Oh, it's like the lights.
What's happening?
All right, no doubt. All right, so I want to get into a couple more things, right? So this is some more personal things, right?
Yes, get as personal as we want to.
So you going in the military?
Yes, sir, man.
So
I leave.
Hold on a second. Why?
There's a lot of reasons why. Honestly, like
you got the physique. You got
man, I go to the gym.
They probably saw you on the street. They probably saw you on the street. That's like, go get them.
Actually, like I've always been interested in joining the military ever since I was in high school. I was in JROTC.
I know.
But so much stuff has happened in my life that I've done to myself. I can't blame nobody else for. And I just thought that dream of being part of something bigger than myself, that was gone. But I met a recruiter through one of my friends, Rytel. Shout out Sergeant Emerson out of the Haver office.
Shout out. Now, which branch?
Army.
Army?
I'm going
Okay.
Army. Yeah, I'm going. And then I'm going to the Air Force. You know, because at the end of the day, we chasing the bucks.
You're going to Army and Air Force?
No, I'm going to the Army first, and then I want to join the Air Force
so
after.
You're thinking
long term.
You're talking career here.
Yeah, I'm talking
20 years in.
Long term.
Nice.
So
I'm
where is there
talking
room for
long-term.
Tainos Cuisine?
Well, I mean, at
So
the
we
end
gonna
of
get
the
into that. Yeah,
no,
we're gonna get into that.
yeah, but back to the reason why I got in. I always wanted to be part of something bigger than myself, and I've always emulated that. You know, like being in the military, being part of a brotherhood. Like I got my brothers, and I got my people that I would do anything for, no question asked. But just being part of that brotherhood just speaks to my soul a little bit harder than anything else. You know, so.
Cool.
Man, I just decided to go with it.
Props that you already decided you're gonna do 20.
Yeah.
You haven't put your foot on the steps yet. So
Exactly, but I mean, I know people
that's
are
good
gonna
mentality to have. 'Cause
yeah, people are gonna tell me, yo, you're not ready, you're not ready. I'm as mentally ready as I can be. I'm not there. People are gonna tell me, oh, you hate it. This guy's gonna tell me, oh, you're gonna love it. No. Everybody, leave me alone and let me figure it out for myself. My mentality is different.
Yeah.
I might have to run a little bit more than I'm expecting to, but at the end of the day, it all comes with it.
Run a little bit.
Yeah, it all comes with it.
So I was in the military.
Respect.
Way long time ago, like 20 years ago.
Respects.
That's why he's the
So
vet.
I'm the vet.
Respects.
So I was in the Marine Corps.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I went straight out of high school. I mean, actually, in my junior year, I signed up.
Oh, shit.
So I did the same thing. Actually,
ready.
I met a recruiter, and he spoke gospel to me.
Yeah, man.
And I was like, okay, I'm doing this, right? I mean, seriously, I said I'm doing this in my junior year.
Yeah, you was ready. You was ready to go.
Well, I
You
mean,
was
he
ready to-
sold it well. I mean, he took me to
Those guys are like fucking salesmen. I'm telling
that's
you.
what they do.
Telling you.
But he was a good dude. I mean, he was a real good dude. Can't remember his name though, but can't shout him out. But 20 years ago, it's a long time ago, right? So yeah, so I went 20 years ago, man. I went straight out of high school. I mean, it was like shocking.
Yeah, I can
mean,
imagine.
yeah, it was
the
that-
Marines
I mean-
are definitely a lot harder than the Army is.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much.
they say that. I mean, there's something
All
to
I
it.
do is watch videos,
No,
so
it's like-
I'm pretty sure.
There's
I'm
a-
pretty sure them
there's,
niggas are hard.
there's something to it, but armies are too. No,
Yeah.
armies,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, they do-
Every
they-
branch.
they
It's
do
not.
their
It's
thing.
not just shits and giggles. You know.
I mean,
You definitely got to work for it.
You got Air Force though. I gotta say, maybe.
I mean, you know that, but
I mean,
they
they're-
get everything laid back. That's why they get so much money. That's why they get so much money.
Well, they got to score higher on the ASVAB.
Yeah,
so that's,
yeah,
that's
yep.
their little thing there. But
No problem.
But yeah, man, it's props to you, man. That's a
Thank
a
you,
good
man.
thing.
Appreciate it.
And when I got out, I mean, I look back and I was like, man, I could probably stay there a little longer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I probably got out too quickly. And matter of fact, I want to say forced my brother. I mean, I strongly encouraged my
Influence,
brother
yeah.
because he went to school. He got his associates, and he was like, I'm ready to. He was like, I don't know what I want to do still.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, take it easy. Don't go back to school. You're just gonna keep wasting money.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, every time you change a degree, it just costs more money. I was like, dude, take a pause.
Sounds like a familiar subject.
You know
That's
what
on,
I'm saying?
old boy
So
over
I was
here.
like, take a pause. Just do the military for a couple years. See how you like it. Get a little something out of it because it offers a lot.
Yeah.
And he did that. And he matter of fact, like a week ago, he just got out and then he got a job. He's a
Man.
kid from Brooklyn. Now he's got a job, in Dallas, Texas. He moved to Dallas, Texas to get a
man.
big-time job.
So, military really helps you
Yeah,
out.
no,
with
it
things like
gives
that.
you good training.
Good
he
incentives.
got training that he wouldn't have gotten from anywhere
Yeah.
else.
Another reason why I wanted to go is just to discipline myself in a way that I can't do by myself.
Yeah.
Because I definitely have some issues that I would like to kick myself in the ass with, but I can definitely word up to them, man up to them,
I mean, I would say don't lose yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But, the best advice I can give to anybody that goes in the military is patience, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And listen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just listen. Don't be like negative or just don't want to fight. I mean,
Exactly. I don't even have that type of mentality now.
You
So
would be better off if you do your thing, listen, do your job, and dude, it'll be easy. You know what I'm saying? Just and do the physical thing. I mean, it's a lot of physical thing you gotta.
Exactly.
A lot of people can't handle the physical.
yeah.
And a lot of people really can't handle the mental. And
Yeah, the
mostly,
mental part is crazy.
It's probably like 80-20. 80% mental, 20% physical.
Yeah.
If you got the physical locked, then I'm assuming you do. And you can handle it, and then you just focus on the mental.
Yep.
And honestly, the mental is just just listen, stay focused, and you'll be all right.
Yeah.
You can get through it.
Do you remember your MOS?
Yeah, I was in the air wing. I was 6046, so I was working on helicopters.
All right, yeah, mine's is gonna be 74 Delta, so it's a chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear specialist.
Whoa.
Yeah, so.
That's great.
But I mean, like just
be careful, man. That's
I mean, the shit that they
That
do.
sounded mad like
that sounded
like an
explosion.
that sounds like an explosion, to be
The
honest.
shit that I
go to
do,
the chemicals.
the shit that I do now is like, you know, I work for the state as an environmental consultant. So I work for the state of Mass in New Hampshire. So I pretty much monitor sites and supervisors and workers that are dealing with hazardous materials like asbestos, mold, lead.
Okay.
I check their paperwork, check their regulations, make sure they set up the area how it's a lot like the job that I do now. Just obviously the chemicals are a lot fucking crazier. You know, you're not dealing with asbestos. You're dealing with tear gas. You know, shit like that. But it's a lot of the, like I said, I'm as mentally ready as I believe I can be. Nobody can get me more mentally prepared than I can myself.
That sounds good.
So
where's that leave room? Now you got you decide on the 20, you got a plan. So circle back now. How does that? Where does Tainos Cuisine?
I'm a reserve, so I'm not going active.
Okay.
So I'm reserved. So the longest period of time that I'm not gonna be here is the next 6 months.
Yeah.
So we've had this conversation multiple times about, you know, what we would like to be done, what we want, how we're looking at it for the future. But this 6 months is gonna be a grace period for myself. He's gonna I entrust in this guy with my life. That's my best friend right there. My business partner, we decided to do this together, so he knows what has to be done exactly, you know. Then once I come home, we in our bag again. We in our bag again because I'm only gonna be gone 2 days every month, Saturday and a Sunday. So it's not like you know, it's not like we're gonna mess up the whole entire business because I'm gone for 2 days out of the whole entire month, you know. So we'll just grind it out the whole entire time. By the time I come home, it'll be ready for the Spanish festival. We kill the Spanish festival again, put it out there, promote ourselves, and
it's always good to have a lot of things going on.
It's just a foundation that, not that I can't give myself, but it's a mandatory foundation. It's it's there. Military, boom, it's there. This money's there. These benefits are there. The incentives are there. Here, now you take this ball and run with it as far as you can run with it. So, you know, whatever money they give me for school, I'm going to take that. I'm going to go to culinary school. I'm going to just try to educate myself more and more about everything that I can do, you know?
I like it, man. You got a good plan, man. Props, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Props for that,
I appreciate it, my man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Now I'm going to turn it to Darwin. And he was like...
Dun, dun, dun.
Now we got to get into fashion. Now, this is going to segment into our next segment.
Exactly.
So let's give us a little something about your fashion experience, your... You know, what you like,
what you got on right now?
Style, man. What's your style, man?
Shit, I mean, with fashion, when it comes to fashion, I was the type of, even in high school we had a uniform. I was the type of student.
Flare it up a little.
I flared up, yeah, exactly. Like put a bow tie on, like a dress shirt and a bow tie. Or a vest, you know.
Shout out Lawrence High when it was Lawrence High HLD.
Class of 2014.
HLD campus.
Class of 2014.
Shout out BMF.
Class of 2014, but I got my GED.
We still out here though.
We still out here.
But yeah,
Military.
I mean,
military.
I don't know. My style is my own style. I've always liked the kind of just clean dress up. I wouldn't you know.
I'll be honest with you, man. A lot of Haitians, they love the dresses. They're very
being ready.
For
whatever.
Drip over here came in with the dress shoes. I was like, hold on, I thought you were a sneakerhead. You had a little dress shoes.
Bro, I'm versatile.
Oh yeah, I'm versatile.
Exactly. You gotta be
Jack of all trades, this guy.
Jack of
I
all
wear
trades.
this
You took the words out my mouth.
I did look at him sideways though. I was like, hold on a second. This dude's serious about sneakers.
But tell me, I didn't look clean though.
You look clean.
Fly boy, I tell you that
The
one.
flash the drip, the flash of the city.
You gotta be able to switch it up. I could wear this, and I could also put on some Timbs, you know, a nice beanie or something, switch it up, look like.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to Bronx.
Brooklyn.
Not really. I've never actually really thought about it. I just really dress up for myself. Like, I don't really, there's a little bit of it. I dress up for to have other people's reactions. But mainly I dress up for myself.
Man, I will pick this man's up from his house just to go drink at my boy's house. He comes out in some slacks with some nice ass shoes on, with a light turtleneck. I look at him and I'm just like, Nigga, we going to my house. I gotta go change. You not gonna do this to me. You not gonna do this to
Like
me.
you say,
I've been there.
I don't want to share it. It's not that I don't want
know.
to share it. It's more like
I ain't gonna let y'all shine me like that.
You don't know how to.
Yeah, you know, it's like I don't know how to dress other people. Like people
right.
ask me,
Just
like,
tell
yo,
people.
That's a lie. I was just gonna say that's a lie.
He'll ask me, because this is a perfect example. He'll ask me like what he should wear, and I'll give him suggestions, and he'll follow my suggestions. Like, where you look fly, but at the end of the day, if there's something that's like I don't know if it looks good, like I don't know, like it looks good for you, but it doesn't look good for me.
Yeah.
So it's just like I don't know.
I'm gonna say it again, bro.
There's going to be a part of me that's gonna be like,
I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again.
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna say it again, just
but
so
it
you-
still works for you.
I'm
Though.
gonna say it again just to get you confidence, dude. Most people don't know what they want. They don't know how to dress. Now, a lot of people nowadays they have like clothing subscriptions. So if you can,
that's true.
If you got a little niche where you know,
Man, I'll dress you up like me.
Like that thread box that it comes with a whole
That's
kick,
totally
shirt,
different.
shoes, socks.
Yeah.
just for
What's
some-
that?
Yeah, man.
The Red Beast or something?
Hey, man.
Just tell them what it is.
Keep that noted.
That don't look right. This is what you need to wear. And see what it is.
Yeah, when it comes to fashion,
You know what I'm saying?
A, B, C, and D is the only people I talk to. Yo, this look nice. You could do a little bit better than that. You know, throw a nice
Nothing
little
wrong with
beige
that,
in
man.
there,
Nothing wrong with
son.
that, man.
Nah, never, man.
Maybe.
When it comes to shopping and everything else, man, I'm trash. So it's now that I'm getting a lot better with myself. You know,
Of course, bro.
I'm filling in a little bit before wearing my shirts. You know,
Little slinky boy.
little
If
slanky
you-
boy,
If you're
slender
chilling with the
man.
Haitians, bro, your drip is just gonna be on another level, bro.
All right.
Always got the zapatos.
We got the zapatos with the shirts, nigga.
You know,
Man,
tucked
tight.
in. I had the muscles, you know.
Hey man,
I
you
noticed
see?
the muscles.
Oh, man.
Come on.
That's another thing, too.
Shout out Choice Fitness.
That's low key
But
why I
doing.
hate shopping. Not to toot my own home, but it's like I look good in a lot of things. This is tough.
All right,
Hey,
go
man.
ahead. Next
Alright,
time.
the next question for you guys. On a good night, Tainos Cuisine. I know you guys cook food. I know you guys do your thing in the kitchen. I know y'all throw your little peach cobbler, whatever y'all make. But on a good night, on a good night, what are y'all wearing? What's on your feet? What's on your back? What's on your legs? What's on your arms? What's on your neck?
Ooh, on your neck.
What's on your head? Jewelry.
What's on my neck?
Oh, the jewelry.
This jewelry right here, man. This pendant right here. My mom got me this when I was 4 years old. This pendant right here. She waited until my 23rd birthday. Yeah, to my 23rd birthday. Man, my mom's. Y'all know how moms are nowadays. You know, some of our moms don't got it. My mom had this chain on layaway for like months, just paying this off. She got me a 24 karat gold necklace, and then this, she just put this back on me, and I had this since I was 4, so I'm always wearing this. If I'm swimming, going out, going to the gym, I never take this off right here, because what my mother told me when she got me this is what you're going to have to remember me. So I was just like, man, how you even going to play with me like
That's
that?
real.
Start tugging at the strings, but never take this off.
That's
When I got to
real.
go to basic, that's the only time I've taken this off. Other than that, I've never take this off. That's what I always got around my
Respect.
neck. I'll tell you that.
Shout out to Mama.
Shout out to
Sneakers,
my
man.
mama.
You gotta shout out sneakers.
Yeah, man, got them crimson ones on.
I see the vibes. What size are they? Like 25?
I thought
What
that
size are they, John?
15, 9. See, the thing about it's like, yo, when your feet get this big, it's like
you got
it
the
all
height- you got
depends.
the height, though.
Yeah. I mean, yo, shout out 6'8".
You
But
dunking? You dunking? Oh, he balls. You ball?
Yo, bang.
Oh, you ball? You ball?
Oh, I hoop.
You didn't say hoops, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We who? Yo, I was representing the United States and the Dominican.
I do not hoop.
I lift.
I lift weights and I put them
lift.
down.
Fix things up and
I
put.
lift. I lift.
All right, so we got time issues right now.
Yeah, we do.
what got?
So-
I got shout out. I got these at your first event, so I gotta shout these out.
At the
So
Drip
these are
Experience. Shout out Drip
The
Experience.
Jordan Defiant Couture.
Yeah.
The names of these are hot.
Yeah,
though.
fan, that's
I'm
a tongue
gonna-
twister within the
I'm gonna link all the
Say
pictures
bye.
in the video.
Oh, I
So
shouldn't put my foot up my back.
nah, it's all good. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna link all the pictures in the video. And
What you got?
Sir Black over
Me,
here.
I got some suede black Chelsea boots.
Where they from?
Aldo's.
Aldo.
You know what I'm saying? Nice
Okay.
little pretty penny.
Keeping it drippy.
All right.
Keeping it drippy.
Okay.
I bet I see y'all swaggy and your boy Sir Baston Drip, the flyest in the city, is here. I got on the Saint Laurent's, the SL Lows.
This guy.
Oh, look
Oh.
at
This
this.
guy.
This
Hey,
designer
man.
boy, huh?
These are
Hey
Yeah.
man, we on the
Big
designer
boy.
wave.
Yeah.
We keep it clean, we keep it fresh, but
Clean, keep it mean.
keep it clean and mean. But So, the end of every podcast, I'm gonna introduce the next guest. The next guest coming up is DRԻP by Draco. He's a kid from the inner city as well, from Nashville, New Hampshire, I believe. He's a sneaker customizer. He also has a booth in Salem, New Hampshire, in the Rockingham Mall.
First floor.
First floor. He'll be here tomorrow talking about, well, not tomorrow, but he'll be here on the next episode talking about what he does, how he does it, how he got into
Looking
it.
forward to it. Yeah.
And he has a pretty big following, bro. So you guys should check it out.
All right.
Stay tuned. This weekend, guys, the Yeezy 350 Yeez Reels are dropping. What are your thoughts on them?
Why?
You said why?
Yeah, man.
That's your thought?
They're green, man.
I'm saying, man.
Honestly,
I'm not too crazy
I've never
on
really
them.
been a fan of Yeezys.
I'd rather
Yeah, I'm never really.
Who cares about your opinions? No.
Clearly, somebody likes them.
Now I want to know. Are these are hot? These are like.
These are hype right now, honestly, bro.
These are definitely collectibles. These people ain't wearing these, are they?
People are gonna wear them, bro.
Man, these are bright.
You're gonna see them coming from a mile away. They're gonna have to be wearing these safety vests with those things. Come on.
The thing is that sneakerheads like that, bro. They like to be like, they like to be stand outside the box. They like to be out there. You know
I'm
what
interested to see how these do. You're gonna have to up me on these.
Yeah,
They're,
for
they're
sure.
doing well right now.
Are you gonna try to get a pit?
I'm gonna get like 3.
3. Okay.
I'm building up the inventory. Bro.
All right.
Let me know when you got a size 14, 15, 16, or
You need to
17.
make requests because I can get those sizes.
All right, well,
That's a special size, myself.
Yeah,
You know,
nah.
man.
You'll have those waiting for you when you get back.
Right. Only one person is gonna order them shits. That's you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But honestly, bro, I feel like the colorway's okay. It looks like the Yeezy Glows. If you guys are familiar, it's literally the Yeezy Glows is just the all highlighter green, basically the same color as the bottom.
That's
of
what
the
I
shoe.
thought.
Just
it
all
was.
of it.
So
I didn't
All
even
of
think
them.
those were.
Yeah, I didn't think that was a new shoe.
Yeah,
to be
I thought
honest.
those were just.
I thought it was.
Earlier this year, whatever. But I'm saying these are like the Yeezy Reels. These are dropping this weekend, and I guess they look like a spin-off kind of off of the Yeezy Glows.
Yeah.
But
Just trying to get more money.
I kind
That's all.
of exactly
Yeezy in them,
Bro,
like they need
Kanye
it.
West makes $4 million off of selling Yeezy 350s alone. That's crazy. Just Yeezy 350s, and he restocks
Shit, you can't
them.
say nothing about that.
He restocks them. He just.
I see the difference. I guess.
So it's Bash and DRԻP the flyest,
It's Taino
Taino
Cuisine,
baby.
baby.
It's Gary C.
And we-
That.
and we roll.
All right.
Gotcha.